So, Anna, well done. Congratulations.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Stuart. Thank you, Betsy, for that really kind introduction. You're definitely an inspiration for all of us. Also, thank you to Rolex, St. Francis Yacht Club, and US Sailing for this great event. It has been an outstanding year for Team McLaren, and it's been made possible by our team sponsors, McLaren, 11th Hour Racing, Carmoose, Trinity Yachts, Chicago Match Race Center, and Sperry, and all of our suppliers. Also, I'd like to thank the US Sailing Team Alpha Graphics and its sponsors of the national team, and the staff for all they have done to turn the US team into such a stronger presence in the world of sailing now. And finally, I'd like to thank my family, friends, and for their continued support. On a personal level, and I'm sure that this is the same for Molly and Debbie, it is our families and friends that makes this possible in so many ways. So when I heard I was nominated, and then that I had won, in all honesty, I was again a bit surprised and thoroughly, thoroughly honored. Team McLaren has had a great year, and this award is a great recognition of all of the things we've accomplished over 2011. So I looked up the definition of the word team the other day and found a fabulous definition that pretty much fits in for our team. It read that a team is comprised of a group of people that are linked in a common purpose, especially for conducting complex tasks. And that is exactly what we are. This award recognizes the efforts of a group of people who are trying to accomplish something incredibly complex. Now, everyone in this room, I'm sure, has done a fair amount of sailboat racing. And for many of you, the idea of having to only beat one boat at a time versus the 50 or 60 that are on a regular fleet race start line may seem a little simple. And at first, yes, that seems simple too, but the more we've done it, the last 3 years we've dedicated to match racing, it has become incredibly complex. And our team has completely dedicated their last 3 years of their life into mastering this simple, complex, well, it's not simple, sorry, the complex task of beating one boat around a race course. There are 5 people that are a part of this team that I'm describing and who are totally dedicated in bringing home an Olympic gold medal for the US in August. First is my mom. She works behind the scenes. She's invisible to most people who follow our progress, but if you're a member of the press or organizing authority, you will know who she is because of her constant nagging for photos in order to promote our team. She's also our agent, an email extraordinaire with, 5, 6 emails a day to us. But she's also our lead cheerleader who sends us morning texts and words of wisdom as we go out to the water every day to race. And then there's our on-the-water team. There's Debbie, who is the quiet force now. This is quite a good stat. Quiet force now behind the winner of this award 5 times in the last 8 years. She does bow on our boat. She trims the jib. She does downwind tactics. And most importantly, she's our team clown, and she makes the lunch mixes. Molly is our upwind tactician. She trims the main and the spinnaker, so I don't have to hurt my hands. She's chef extraordinaire. And she's also our team mom, keeping us grounded, which, if any of you know me and Debbie, is not an easy task. And finally, there's Dave Dellenbaugh, who couldn't make it out here today, but he's our coach. But that word doesn't really describe his value. He is our reality check, our voice of reason. He's the calm at the center of the storm, and he's our water boy. We're a team both on the water and off the water. But more than that, we don't just come together to try and win races. We literally get each other through each day. To honor this team and to demonstrate how much I think of this as a team award, I'd like to quickly walk you through a typical day in the life of Team McLaren. We break down all our daily tasks so that we can divide and conquer, which is definitely necessary, given that we wake up, go to the gym, then we go sailing for 4 or 5 hours, come back and debrief for what seems like 2 to 3 hours. So I'll start with the meals. Breakfast, well, if we're training, we're on different gym schedules, so everyone makes breakfast for themselves, unless we're at a regatta, and then I make to order eggs. For lunch, Debbie makes this fancy special mix for us. I make the simple PB&Js. Molly makes awesome, awesome dinners and is so fabulous that she even switches up the menu so that it fits with my nuisance diet. And we have grocery shopping, which we seem to do every day somehow. Debbie organizes the lunch food. She gets whatever we need. Molly organizes the dinner food. I get eggs and bread and then wander aimlessly around the grocery store until I'm told what to go get by these two. We rig the boat to go sailing. Debbie, always doing something. For 10, 15 minutes, just head in the boat doing something. What she does, I don't know. But she comes out with the boat totally rigged, taped, and we're set. Molly rigs the spinnaker and the mainsail. I attempt to rig the jib, but usually 7 times out of 10 I've made an error on something, so Debbie goes and fixes that for me. And then I put my little marks on my main sheet. But most importantly, we keep the mood light and fun. For example, we had one day training against our training partners, Team Audi Match Race from Finland, and Deb wanted to be funny and enter as the blue boat, the boat entering from the left-hand side. And she wanted to be below deck, so that when we came into the dial-up, she would just pop out and surprise the other team. Well, it worked, and the other team was caught a little bit off guard, and we came out, and we won that dial-up. But at the same time, we can get quite goofy at times, and so when the mood gets too light, we can always count on Del to bring us back down to earth. We had a race last year at an Elliott regatta in February, and we were racing against some of the guys' teams. And we have obviously spent a lot more time in these boats than some of the guys' teams, so we had good boat speed and we had good boat handling. So we were in this pre-start with this guy and just got him all chicken winged up, didn't really know how to get out of his move, his position that he was in. And we're about a minute away from the line with 30 seconds left to the start. Right, one more move, we're going to put the nail in the coffin, this guy's done. Well, he got out of it, and we made a mistake. And he led us back to the start line and led us off the line. Fortunately, we were able to get back in the race, and we won the race. So we were happy, because we've come back and fought hard and won a race. Well, Del was not happy. We crossed the finish line, we're all smiles, like, yeah, one more race, we've won it. And he said, seriously, my grandmother could have started better than you, and she doesn't even sail. And then he just motored away. And if you know our team at all, it's pretty hard to shut us up. And Del pretty much shut us up and delivered his message, though, in his typical understated way. Debbie and I have known each other since college, and mostly act like sisters do towards each other, frequently bickering over pretty much everything there is. So Molly has to play referee to keep it all fair. Our arguments, though, are over quite important issues, such as dishes. Who's going to do the dishes for the night? And most of the time, really, we're just sitting there procrastinating because neither of us really want to do it until Molly gets really annoyed with us and says, right, Anna, go do dishes. Debbie, go do dishes. So we just sit there waiting for Molly to really say the final word, and off we go. And so that's our team. I hope you see what I see. It's a team in every sense of the word. We need each other. And if we're going to achieve our goal this year, bringing home a gold medal, it will be because we competed and succeeded as a team. I love the people on this team, and I'm so proud to be a part of this team. I have one final thought, meant specifically for Molly and Debbie. Over the past several years, I've enjoyed numerous accolades that have been given to me individually, like this award. I'm sure it's not been easy for you too, because we all work so hard together, and we all contribute equally to our success. But I want to take the final moment of my comments to tell you publicly that I could not have won this award this year or last year without you two. In my mind, this award belongs to you guys as much as it does to me. I love you guys, and you guys are the best teammates I could ever hope for. Thank you all for your time, and enjoy your lunch.